A little bit of adjustment here. Hopefully that comes in good. Testing, testing. Anyone on? Let me know if you can hear me. Testing, testing. Hello, hello. Yo, what up, Rob? Sounding loud and clear, you guys? Give me a thumbs up or something. Let me know that you can hear me at least. Awesome. Thanks, Rob. Welcome, welcome. Live at lunch. So I'm going to just start quality checking this machine that it's a pedestal, just a base computer. And that's really about it on this guy. Nothing too special. Just a base setup of a pedestal. So yeah, I'm just going to get into quality checking a few things. Just make sure our PID numbers are good for all our guns and all that good stuff. And then obviously we can get into game testing, things like that. But if there's any games that you're looking to see tested, let me know. Also, if you have any questions, comments, things like that, let us know as well. Good question, David. Any pedestal specials? I don't know off the top of my head, you guys, if we do or not. I will show our Mega Cade special here. I'll probably wait about 10, 15 more minutes, let a few more people get on, and then we'll show you that super sale live at lunch special. It's that same glossed black Mega Cade, but I'll show it, walk around it again, and a little bit here as well. So. David, I believe, has a link there to our store. Oh yeah, Kevin. Yeah, let us know what Fast and the Furious, where you're finding that, where that game is located that you're playing, and yeah, we will definitely get into that and check that here in a minute. I'm just gonna run through a few things really quick. Again, like I said, I'm just double checking everything on this machine. This is obviously where you've seen there. I can kind of go a little bit slower for those that are newcomers. But if we come to the start test control panel, it's kind of a good area where you can kind of get in, test all your buttons, make sure everything's working properly for you. TechnoParrot. We can definitely check that out here. Give me about like 10, 15 minutes, like I said, and we'll get into doing all the fun stuff here, testing games. Everything looks like it's working beautifully. There. Just double check our guns quick. We just have standard aim track, non-recoil. Left, middle, right, right, middle, right. Just making sure all my settings are correct for my guns. I know I'm probably whipping through this pretty fast. I mean, I've done quality checking, I don't know, multiple times on our live stream. I mean, obviously with these videos, once they get posted, you can pause, rewind, do all that fun stuff too as well. There. I have 2 different gun bars, so I'm just going to make sure I have the aim track gun bar plugged in. Because I have the sensors on this TV as well for gun for IR. For testing purposes, obviously, it makes it a little bit easier. I'm just going to quickly calibrate to my TV. So for aim tracks, if you just hold down your right button on the gun while you're pointing at your TV, I don't know if you can kind of see that, how it kind of goes to the top left there. It's kind of flashing. Top left. You got to see how it starts to flash. So I'm just going to go through the prompts quick. Just trying to get the whole screen on. I should probably maybe set my phone up sideways for when we do the streams. And obviously with pedestals, you'll have to calibrate to your TV when you get your guns. Either if it's the IRs or the aim tracks, the gun for IRs. So I'm just doing that, making sure they're working well for me. Yeah, I thought we had a Fast and the Furious in our expansion as well. You could try that one in the expansion folder. I know I seen one. I don't know if that's the same game or not, but there. So all that's good there. So I'm just gonna make sure all our demuse shooter and all this should be already set up, good to go. So I think just what I have typically with aim tracks is our PlayStation stuff. So I think I showed this on last live stream, how to come in here and get our codes for that. So just let me set this up quick. Like I said, it should take about 5 minutes here. Oops, I copied it right. And then we can get into all that good stuff. Okay, emulators. PlayStation and light gun. Game configs. I'm just gonna get in here quick, do this. Just so it's done already and I don't have to worry about doing it later when this machine does go out. It'll already be done for me. So get a little bit of work done while I'm on the live stream, and then we can get into all the good fun stuff. Testing games, things like that. Edit. So again, these are just for these few PlayStation gun games that I'm going into and doing this. So obviously our guns come up properly for us, work properly in these games. So just when you guys get your machines, you won't have to do this. Obviously, when you get new drives, this potentially might not be done for you. So um, again, this is another good reference how to kind of get in here and do this too as well. I'll have to do this for gun too as well. Do the same thing. And like I said, I'm just cruising through this, you guys. So keep chatting, doing all that good stuff. I'll read the chat here in a second. Get my second gun code. Cruise right through all this stuff here quick. Okay, let me see what we're saying, what you're saying here. God of War, that was out. Were you able to add that? What's up, Loose Cannon? What's up, Danny? Kevin? Cool side scroller, beat 'em up, added to expansion D as well. Sweet. 74% complete. So D drive around 74% complete. And around 1,100 games. Excited. What's up, Nick? On mine yet? I mean, you're the one with the Stream Deck, Danny, right? And the panel. Yeah, unfortunately, there was a little mistake with the art on the printing process. But I can give you a little preview as to what the wood looks like. What's up? Yep. What up? So yeah, I mean, I can show you Danny here. Like I said, I do have the panel, but like I said, with the artwork, just something happened. I don't know. It just the wrong print got printed. But that's the fun stuff of doing customization, you guys. But yeah, just to kind of give you a little peek, I'll just kind of set the screen in here. It will sit flush. The screen will sit flush up to the poly. And then obviously with your artwork and everything in there will make it look beautiful for you. But just to kind of give you a little preview, so that this is the panel that I have cut. We have cut as of right now. There's that screen, like I said. It's right above your trackball. I think it'll be like good viewing angle for your game box. You can kind of see how it sits in there. But this will be obviously flush up top, but I was just kind of showing you with the Scantron layout. Yeah. Yeah, and it just takes a little bit of work, with customizing this screen and figuring all that out. That all takes, quite a bit of time to figure out measurements, how to route stuff out, just to kind of show you the back. I had to route out for the HDMI and power there and sneak all that in there. And so the next trick will be when we get the art is getting that to mount and flush and everything. Yeah, it was a little bit of work for me to get that kind of like figured out and get it to sit in there well. But in the end, it'll be beautiful. Yeah, thank you for your patience, Danny. Happy birthday to you, bud. Yeah, thank you. Thanks, guys. All right, so yeah, let's get this finished quick now. And then I'll end up, like I said, going to that gloss black, all gloss blacked out Mega Cade, and show you the special on that. And then let's just jump in and have some fun the rest of the time. Check out a few games, see what stuff looks like on our end. So yeah, bear with me here. Got a couple more games left. Hopefully everybody else is enjoying their day, getting ready for fall. Hopefully everybody had a good summer. Felt like it went by too fast for me. All right, that should be beautiful here. That's all I should have to do because they're just aim track guns. I don't know why those are back. I don't think that's a huge deal that they're not lined up with everything, but let's straighten this out. All that looks good inside of there. So. All right. Oh yeah, let's get into it here. We are still dealing with a few haters on our Google reviews. If you could all report these 1-star bogus reviews on our EHA Google reviews, it is greatly appreciated. Yeah. I don't understand why people need to do that or find the need to do that. James. Diablo 4 is an online game. I mean, I can look to see. Yeah, right. Cold weather equals more Mega Kid playing time. I mean, we can see Diablo 4. I don't know if that's on here or not. Again, I don't know every single game that is on here. But yeah, Timothy, just like David's saying here, give us a call and we'll be more than happy to help you out and take care of you. But yeah, here I'll slide over, kind of show you our super sale here. So I kind of zoom in here to the super sale sign. Yeah, no problem, Tim. So super sale 5350. So this is our gloss black, all decked out in black. The marquee is decked out black. So you have the 50-inch LG TV, just standard layout, all blacked out. Nice and shiny. And if you always got one of these too, that was just a standard marquee. I mean, you guys can always order a marquee from us too as well. Mount that, above on your wall if you wanted to as well. I know some people have retrofitted them into there as well. So it's always just a good starting point, If you don't have the money, you can always add on all those good features a little later, like the marquee and stuff like that. So obviously with panel, it would be a little bit more work, but like the marquee would be like a big add-on that you could add on later if you wanted up top above it, things like that. But there you go. Just walk around it a little bit. Go back, and you can see how shiny that gloss paint is. Nope, all black joysticks, all black buttons. So I'll kind of show you like slow here. I'll come over the panel, four-way trackball. No, but there should be, let me check here. There should be, if you wanted to, kind of show you on here, typically with all of our boxes, so I can't really, but typically with all of our boxes, we do put an under panel lighting groove on there for you guys. I mean, you don't really notice it anyways, and you can always add under panel lighting if you wanted yourself. Otherwise, that's an option too that we can add here too. If you're looking to add a little bit of lighting to it, that can cast the light down on the kick plate, things like that. But there you go, super sale, 5350, and that's with base computer i5 3050. And you could always, upgrade to the upgraded computer if you wanted. But there you go. Jump back over here. Cool. And can you test out dirty driving on TechnoParrot screen is loading up? It's everywhere. Want to see if you have a fix on yours. Okay, so sounds like you're having a TechnoParrot issue. So I'm just gonna go where you're kind of located at, TechnoParrot. And you said Fast and the Furious. Is that under F or T? So I'm assuming the Fast and the Furious, this version, Kevin. I'm gonna hit start, see what we get. And obviously with this, I believe with like the Fast and the Furious here, it had that steering wheel. You could kind of go to the left and the right. So I think like control panel, obviously going to the left to the right might be a little harder. Or use your Xbox controllers with the dual analog. But yeah, I do see that the screen is small on my end. there. Okay, it starts small, but then it goes big for me. So, but you can kind of see with the joystick, it's kind of hard to select. Auto, manual. It does seem a bit blown up. Yeah, and the wheel looks a bit like weird. Sure, I went with the Supra. So yeah, kind of like the screens are kind of all different, kind of wonky. I mean, you still can kind of obviously see where you're getting into on the different menus. And an Xbox controller might work better, but I would probably end up having to switch that probably in our emulator. And my controller isn't syncing. Oh, there we go. Let's go. I'm trying to steer left. I'm trying to steer left off the control panel. Right works, but left isn't working. Yeah. Yeah, probably according to my wife. All right. I'm just joking, babe, if you're on watching. But yeah, I'm holding left and it doesn't seem to be. Yeah, so let's back out. Yeah. Yeah, so let's back out of this. Did this have an Xbox transmitter? Yeah, because I think it had Xbox controllers. Okay. That controller's just being stubborn for some reason. So, okay. Yeah, I don't know, Kevin, what's going on your end. I don't know if there's something that maybe David could do to help you out. I don't know if there's like a file or something that could get transferred. Again, I don't know. Everything seems to be working fine on our end. Yeah, kind of like, yeah, again, like, I don't know. It could be a few things. Again, like kind of what David's saying. Obviously, you want your main displays to be at 19 by 1080. 1080. Again, that's what majority of everything is going to run off of. Again, a lot of these games are, old, and 4K is not really going to do much of a difference in any of that. And again, like I said, all of our stuff runs off on 1920 by 1080. Again, a lot of the newer titles and our expansions and PC games, I know you can go in there and adjust graphic settings if you guys are really looking to have the 4K stuff. But all these older games, it's not going to make a huge difference in. Okay. Yeah, again, I just didn't know if you had an older drive set or something. But let's just go and find Fast and the Furious here. I think I went past it, didn't I already? Or is it under T? I think it's under T. So here we go. So if I come to Fast and the Furious here, let's just come to controller setup. So yeah, as of right now, it's set up through control panel, it looks like. So if we come to game settings and change direct input to X input. And then save settings. And then now if we come to controller setup, it should already be pre-set up for an Xbox controller. You guys can kind of see. So there's all the inputs. That should already be pre-set up for Xbox controllers. Okay, so yeah, David's just kind of giving you a few answers there to this game. But yeah, once we kind of get in there, I mean, yeah, there's nothing else I can do with game settings. There's no display stuff inside of here that we can really do. There's an HD patch. I don't know if there's de-checking the HD patch would make it run better either. Again, it's kind of trial and error. So yeah, we'll double check to make sure that it is in the borderless gaming too, which we can do. I remember David showing me, and I'll see if I can't remember on how to do it. So okay, yeah, I wasn't sure. You know more than I do. So I remember, I think we launched the game, so we can launch the game from here as well. So now my Xbox controller should work, which it does. So yeah, obviously you can see now with an Xbox controller, I'm able to select this a lot better just to kind of show you here. It'll probably blur the screen, but just to kind of show you now left or right, I can select a lot easier. So yeah, now that we're here, if I shift player 2 up, and then bottom right, there's a borderless gaming and BG down in the bottom right. So I think we click on this, I believe. And then if I look on the right, I can see if it's in here. Doesn't look like it's in there. So refresh. See, I'm trying to remember on how to do all this. That's the other thing. Restore all hidden applications. Oops. Click on the title on the left. Show. I don't see a title. Is it this TechnoParrot? That's input. Raw app. I don't see the game. How do I refresh? That's the full application refresh. There we go. I don't know if that was it either, you guys. I don't know what the title is. Tools, refresh application. So yeah, that's what I did. I just don't see Microsoft text input application. Is this the game? I didn't know if that's the game. I don't see the game title. That must be the game, the Microsoft text input application, I'm assuming. Oops. Oh, okay. So it's this. I don't even know if that's doing that. It's all alphabetical order. I see another one, but that's a different title. Okay, so let's just minimize this. Go back to the game title. And I think it froze up on me. Sorry guys, bear with me again. I'm still learning all this stuff too. What's up, D. Thomas? Yeah, I thought I had closed it. There we go. How we doing, bud? So now, yeah, I don't think that's gonna change anything, you guys. I think, like David was saying, it was already running in there. There we go. Yeah, obviously Xbox controller is your best option for this, or a steering wheel. But yeah, let's play a round of this, and then we'll get into the other one. I don't know what it was, dirty driving. It's the brake button. Woo! I don't think there's no brake. You just give all gas and give her hell, right? Star Wars Battle Pod. Yeah, we can check into that, bud. Get the controls to work. Okay. Yeah, I can definitely. We'll definitely check into that for you here. Let me get my butt whooped first, since I'm driving all over the place. Woohoo! Awesome, Kevin. Are you still having issues with the screen at all? And again, I think there is, like I said, I think there is an updated version or updated TechnoParrot version in expansion A, or a customer request it would be technically. But yeah, I'm getting my butt whooped. Or are you talking about, yeah, the Star Wars, I guess, with the Xbox controller? I know if you have a Tron stick, you can get BattlePod to work with a Tron stick as well. Yeah, I got my butt whooped. Time expired. But let's get out of that. Star Wars, I believe that's in here too as well. Or what was the other one? Dirty Driving, right? And then we'll check out Star Wars, right? Dirty Driving. Oh yeah, I've played this one before. So this is probably the same thing. You're probably going to want this to play off your Xbox controller or a steering wheel if you have one. So let's just double check again. Here, if this A, B, C, D controller setup. This is set up for control panel. So if we come again to game settings, direct input, X input, save settings, controller setup, gas. I mean, you can put your volume, if you wanted a volume, you could do up, down. Oh, you can't. That's right, when it's an X input. But you could put up, down volume if you wanted to off your Xbox controller. But all the main stuff is there that we're going to need. So that, let's just go back up to play. Oh, sorry, zoom back out, you guys. Thanks. I was super zoomed in. Thank you for telling me that. Dirty driving. Yeah, well, dirty driving, you would definitely be able to use off your control panel. But again, that might be like an analog game again, kind of like Fast and the Furious is, whereas your joystick is only going to do certain inputs versus analog, obviously. You're able to select a little bit easier, kind of like a steering wheel. Hold the crank to start. That's what she said. All right. So it looks like I can only pick the one. Oh yeah, so it's kind of like it was for like more of a steering wheel where you got to kind of just slightly tap the joystick. And I believe you can adjust the sensitivity. I don't know if that'll do you any better either. Yeah, that's the best thing that I would do, Kevin, as of right now, just to see what issues you're running into. Let's just start race. Yeah, so like we'll be able to find those games here, I believe, in our expansion. Which then maybe the good thing is just to get rid of these games in this TechnoParrot part of it. Again, I don't know. Oh yeah, there we go. I guess I could turn some volume up, huh? Like all the monkeys just bouncing around. Get them, get them. Oh, nice bombs. Oh, a mini truck. I was gonna say, how do I get back to being big? Oh no. Yeah, like David said, the resolution again. I would just double check to make sure all your resolution settings. So your display settings when you get back to the desktop. Again, make sure all that's 1920 by 1080. And then again, make sure it's at 60 hertz at least, which you can change your hertz in the NVIDIA control panel, the same spot where you would find your display settings. Okay, but let's check out BattlePod here.
Oh, well.
So let's check out BattlePod. Oh, did I go past it? Because I know BattlePod is a TechnoParrot. Or is it under Star Wars BattlePod? I don't remember. Oh yeah, Star Wars BattlePod. Here we go. Finals Fantasy. I know we have Final Fantasy games on here. I don't know all of them that we have, but I know there's a bunch of them on here. So if I hit my player one coin, it brings the menu up on my right. If I go to open TechnoParrot, it should already be preset up for your control panel. But if we come down, you can always change it to Xbox controller too if you want. Star Wars Battle Pod. So again, if we come to controller setup, yeah, as of right now, it's going to be off the control panel. Oh no, Xbox controller. It's already on X input. So yeah, so this game is already looks like it's set up for an Xbox controller. But I believe if you want to, we can change this direct input, and then this will change this to your control panel. And then, like I said, if you actually change that to direct input and you have a Tron stick, you can actually do your X and Y analog and your throttle and all that off of your Tron stick. So if you guys have a Tron stick, you can always play BattlePod that way too. I've done that for a couple of customers. But let's just try to see if we can't do it right off the panel. So yeah, it looks to me like this is already pre-set up for Xbox controller. Yeah, but I believe, like I said, I believe you can play this off of the control panel. But hey, we're gonna test that out. Yeah, I know some of like the TechnoParrot games obviously can be kind of hard to tell if they're control panel or Xbox controller. Obviously, a lot of your newer systems that require dual analog, like your Nintendo 64s, your PlayStations, obviously Xbox, things like that. Obviously, that's always going to require an Xbox controller. Um, but obviously, any of your older systems, Super Nintendo, those will both either run off Xbox controller or your control panel. But let's give this a shot right off the control panel. Yeah, I don't have a Wii on this unit. I don't have any of the controllers and any of that set up right at the moment. Push any button. Oh, there we go. Well, maybe one of my buttons wasn't set up for start. Yeah, where's the any button? Back out works. So let's just controller setup. I thought there was a start. Start. Oh, that's probably why. There we go. I was in something else there. And then let's just make sure X. Yeah. So I think this is already preset up for a Tron stick. It kind of looks like. Throttle, we can just make like button 1 if we wanted to, or maybe button 3, because we'll probably end up wanting to make like our so view change. We could do like button number 7. Enter switch, we'll make button 4. Trigger, weapon trigger, weapon button. So let's make weapon button 1, weapon trigger button 2. So you can kind of see how I got in there and changed these. So let's save that and launch game. So now we should be good to go. Yeah, it kind of looks like it was like pre-set up for whatever the original game probably used for direct input. But again, like I said, you can get in there and adjust that if you had a Tron stick if you wanted to, or if you want to run it off your control panel, just kind of like how I did. So now if I hit start, oh, okay, well my fire button did it. Button 1, my gun trigger. Oh, okay, I was gonna say. Yeah, and this game might run better off Xbox controller because I did not want to select this and now it won't let me go back to the right. I guess we're playing the hard one. I was just seeing if we couldn't get to the work on the control panel, but I swear I had it before I've done this, or we had it running off the control panel. Yeah, for some reason I'm not able to steer the controller setup. Yeah, so I think this is probably either Tron stick. Yeah, because it's left or right. So this is probably either Tron stick or Xbox controller because you need to have an X and Y. So controller setup. Oh, let's go back to game settings and X input. Save settings. And then now launch game. Yeah. Yeah, I figured that out the hard way. So, yeah, Xbox controller is going to be the best for this. Or like I said, your Tron stick, if you had one, you can set that up. But let's do easy. So if you hit your right trigger, that'll select anything. Obviously, if you had a flight kit too, I'm sure you could get that to work with this. I know some of you out there have like flight kits or whatever you want to call them, a flight setup. It's kind of nice with your Xbox controller too. You get the rumble feedback when you're playing and shooting. So left trigger does your super shoots. Right trigger obviously just shoots our lasers for us. Come on. Got him. There you go. Come on, get him, get him. And I believe you can change, yeah, you can change your view. So you could have, looks like you're in the machine, which is kind of cool. Oh, nice. I think I got all 3 of those guys. I missed. There we go. Excellent. Destroy the exhaust port. There we go. Get out of here, Darth Vader. Yeah. Yeah, just kind of like what's saying, about 65% of our total games need analog controls these days. Crazy, but all modern games from Nintendo 64 and beyond need analog controls and arcade joysticks. Well, there we go. There's some of that battle pod action.
Oh, well.
So yeah, and then if we get out of here, like I was saying, I believe, let me turn that down. If we go to I believe it's in our expansion. Is it in C? I thought I seen, don't remember. It was in here. Thought I had seen Fast and the Furious. No, it's not in here. Must be in here. There's not many games inside that folder. I know we have some of the stuff on our expansion, which I don't know if it's possible in the future here to put the Nintendo Switch games in the folder as well. Maybe that's something we could look at doing. Fast and the Furious. Okay, this must have been the one that I seen, but I swear I thought I had seen. But here's like all the Final Fantasy stuff. I don't know what versions these are. Again, I'm not a big fan of fantasy person. Yeah, I thought we had. I guess not. Then where was I seeing that? Huh. Oops. I didn't want to play that. Thought I seen it somewhere else, but it wasn't there. Dirty Driving? Oh. For some reason, I thought I seen it in another one of these folders. So D drive is coming out. So this is all the games that will be coming out soon. So yeah, Dirty Driving. So it's going to be in our new expansion. This must have been where I seen it. So yeah, and I don't know if the Fast and the Furious is in here too as well. Because I thought I seen that in another folder as well too, but again, I look at so many games and stuff every day. I don't ever remember where everything is, but it looks like we have some Tomb Raider action in there. Yeah, I don't know where I seen that other version of Fast and the Furious. Was it in PC games? Unless I'm just losing my mind. Oh, yeah. Huh. I don't know. I thought I seen it somewhere else, but anyways, here's the switch folder. So here's the switch folder. And like I said, I know we have switch games outside of this folder. The House of the Dead remake, that's a light gun game. But yeah, just a few titles in here. And again, I don't know if this is something that we're in the process of doing where we can put switch games in the switch folder, things like that. But obviously, we're always looking to improve the way things are. So, yeah, I thought I know ZBat. Yeah, I thought we just had it located in a different folder as well, but must have not have been. As of right now, yeah. Well, I mean, we'll have some new gun games coming out, like David's saying. But yeah, as of right now, did I go past it already? Yeah, or no, I didn't go up far enough. As of right now, I know if we come into gun games, like some of these titles like this, you're probably going to end up needing a TechnoParrot subscription for. But like the Buck Hunters, the newer Buck Hunters in here, I think Big Buck Hunter World, you need a subscription for. That's a newer one. D-Cop, I know, is a free one. That one is like a police simulator. You guys can kind of see it's live action. This is a fun one. Dead Storm Pirates is always fun. That one's been on here for a little while. Elevator Action Invasion. I don't know what this one is. What is this running out of? TechnoParrot. This one might be a subscription too as well. Let's just try. Yeah. Or yeah, will be on the D drive. Ghost Squad, Evolution. Yeah, the Jurassic Park Arcade. That's a newer one. We'll need the subscription. Okay, it's not as if it's not a subscription anymore, like I said, it'll be on the D drive. So the newest drive, obviously, you can see I didn't have it in there, obviously because it's not out yet. I was just curious, so I clicked on it. Police Trainer, Raccoon Rampage, Raccoon Rampage, Resident Evil Dead Animal, Time Crisis, Tomb Raider, Walking Dead, and then we're kind of back around again. Yeah, again, like I don't have a system. I don't play games every single day. So I never kind of get the opportunity to kind of see what is playable, what's got changed, what's got switched, because I'm too busy building machines and getting these things ready for you guys. So I don't really get much time to ever kind of get in and play these things until we do a live stream once a week. So you guys might even know a little bit more than obviously I do. It's still all fun. It's still all a learning experience. Always like learning new things, obviously, with these machines. So yeah, that's about it, you guys. So yeah, that's about it for the live stream for this week. Unless there's any questions, things we can answer. But here again is our sale for the gloss black. But yeah, check us out. Facebook, YouTube. Just kind of show you this machine again one more time. There you go. Thanks everybody for joining this week, and we'll see you next week. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Have fun with your system. Bye, guys.